Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Aurora Online Classes. Dear students, today I am with a new lesson for you, and this is the last lesson, the last chapter from your Beehive. And the name of the lesson is If I Were You. It's by Douglas James. Dear students, it is a one act play. And since it is a one act play, it is full of thrills and suspense. What happens? There are two characters. One is two prominent characters, I would say. One is Gerard, who is a playwright. Playwright is a person who writes plays. In Hindi, नाटककार, नाटक लिखने वाला. So, and there is an intruder. Intruder is a person who intrudes in your affairs, who comes to you without your permission. So, a person who enters your house without your permission is called an intruder. An intruder is a person who interferes in your matter unnecessarily. So, an intruder is an uninvited guest. The main purpose of an intruder is to poke his or her nose in your affairs, in your work. So, in this play, as I have said right now, that it is a one act play which is full of suspense and thrill. There is an intruder, and this intruder is a criminal. And he comes to Gerard's cottage. And as he knows, he looks like Gerard. The intruder is a criminal, and this criminal looks like Gerard. Both have similarity in their appearance. So this criminal looks like Gerard. He is similar in look, in his appearance. So this intruder is a criminal, and that is why police is chasing him. And he believes that by killing Gerard, he will be able to hoodwink, to cheat the police. And he would live peacefully as Gerard. When Gerard learns about his plan, he cooks up, he makes a story that he has killed a man and the police is also after him. He tells him that he has got a man posted on the main road to phone him up if the police comes. Just then the bell rings and the intruder is made to believe that the police has come. On the pretext of protecting the intruder, Gerard locks him into the cupboard, and then he calls the policeman, and this is how he outwits the intruder by his quick wit and cleverness. Now, let's go for the summary of the play. The first point is Gerard talk on the phone. First point is The curtain rises and Gerard is seen talking on his phone. So when the play, this is the opening scene of the play, when the play opens, Gerard is talking to someone on phone. And it appears that, or it is clear from, it appears from his talk that he is about to leave the place in a few minutes. Before leaving, he expects someone to ring him up. And then he puts down the phone and starts packing his bag to leave that place. Just then, when he is about to leave the place, just then a man enters from the right, and surprisingly, he looks like Gerard. Point number 2. The intruder is a criminal. The intruder is a criminal. He has a revolver in his hand. He orders Gerard to put his hands up. Gerard obeys him but remains calm. Gerard remains calm and composed even in the face of adversity, even in that critical moment. He does not lose his patience. He remains calm. He doesn't get angry. He doesn't get nervous. Gerard is a playwright and he has a remarkable presence of mind. He is sharp minded. He uses his brain and he knows how to tackle such a problem. So he talks to the intruder very politely. As soon as the intruder starts asking questions from Gerard, he tells him that he is feeling very uncomfortable with his hands lifted up. The intruder allows him to sit in a chair and he himself sits on the bed on the divan with the revolver in his hand. Now, point number 3, the intruder's plan. As you have already come to know that intruder was a criminal, he had killed a policeman. This intruder was a criminal and he had killed a policeman, and that is why the police was chasing him. And he knew that he looks like Gerard, so he made a plan. This intruder is a criminal minded. He is already a criminal. He has killed a policeman. So he made a plan to kill Gerard because he looks like Gerard and then leave himself as Gerard. And that is why he had broken into Gerard's cottage. He asked a few questions from Gerard, to which Gerard gave satisfactory answers. Now, point number 4. Gerard ready to live. Gerard told the intruder that he was a playwright. He was a playwright. Gerard was a playwright by profession. A playwright is a person who writes plays. And he was getting ready to leave his house. He was going to attend a rehearsal of his drama. He had prepared his bag in which there were props for the drama. The intruder threatened to shoot Gerard, and he added that it was a part of his plan. So what was the part of his plan? Actually, once he killed him, the intruder said, the intruder said to Gerard, once I kill you, I would live like you very peacefully because I look like you. My appearance is like you. So, I would be able, if I kill you, Nobody knows, nobody is going to bother about me because you are a respectable man, you are an honorable man, you are living in the society, you have your name and fame. Nobody bothers about you, nobody will arrest you because if I kill you, you will you will be nowhere and I'll start living like you because my face looks like you. This is what the intruder told Gerard. Now, Gerard's warning. Gerard has a remarkable presence of mind. He is very sharp minded. He remains calm and composed. He doesn't get nervous. He knows how to tackle this problem. He knows how to come out of this crisis. So we need to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity. And if we remain calm and composed, we can come out of the problem, we can come out of adversity in a very proper way. So Gerard warned the intruder not to kill him. And very cleverly, he told the intruder that he himself was a criminal and a murderer. Now Gerard cooked up a story. He invented a story. He made a fake story, a false story to save his life from this criminal, from this intruder. Now let us see, it's a very important point from the side of Gerard. Now he cooked up a story. He made a false story. He told him a false story, fabricated a story. He told the intruder that I am also a criminal and murderer like you, and the police is also chasing me, the police is also after me. So you see that I am a respectable man, you think that I am an honorable man, you think that I have lots of respect and reverence in the society, you think that I am a gentleman, but it's not true. In fact, I am also a criminal and murderer, and I am also being chased by the police, and the police is after me. So that is why I have posted a man on the main road to see whether the police is coming this side or not. And if you see the police coming there, approaching there, the man is supposed to ring me up and then I'll come to know, and that is why I was ready to leave the house. So both of us are in the same condition, in the both of us are sailing in the same boat. So I am not different from you. So both of us are criminals, both of us are murderers. So it is time for both of us to save ourselves from the arrest of police. So it's time for us to leave this place quickly. Now the intruder was convinced. The intruder thought that whatever he is saying, whatever Gerard is saying is absolutely right. So it is not a safer place for us to stay any longer. So we should also, he was totally convinced and he got ready to go along with Gerard. So if he killed Gerard, he was sure to be hanged. And if he was arrested, they would surely hang him not as himself but as Gerard. Point number 6, the intruder's reaction. Hearing this from Gerard, the intruder became thoughtful. For Gerard to walk and for Gerard, what happened? This was the proper opportunity for Gerard to work on his plan. He asked the intruder to hurry and run with him in his car. They should reach some safer place. This place is not fit for staying here. The police were likely to come there soon. Then Gerard opened a door, and it was actually the door of a cupboard. The Gerard told him, "Come this side. We shall no go from that side. We shall not go from that door. Come and come with me. Come with me and take this door. We shall go out to a safer place this way." So, what happened? Then Gerard opened a door. And actually, the door, this was not a door. Actually, this was the door of a cupboard. The intruder looked in to make sure that it was actually a door. So, the intruder went forward and he tried to look in. And then what happened? What happened? Just then, Gerard gave him a push from behind. The intruder caught in a trap. Just then, Gerard gave him a push from behind. The revolver fell down from his hand as the intruder stepped foolishly into the cupboard. Gerard at once shut the door and picked up the revolver calmly. And then he rang up the police to come and arrest the criminal. So this way, Gerard not only saved his life but also got a criminal arrested. So this lesson teaches us a very good thing we need to follow in our life, that we must use our brain, we must use our presence of mind. Like Gerard outwitted the intruder and got him arrested by the police. Gerard not only saved his life but also got that criminal arrested. This way, this lesson teaches us that we have to be calm and quiet. We need to be calm and composed in the times of difficulties, in the time of crisis, in the times of adversity. And if we remain calm and quiet, we can work on our plan to get rid of such an adverse situation. Dear students, so use your brain, and whenever you come across such a situation, please show your courage, please show your bravery, and use your presence of mind in order to come out such a situation, and in order to avoid being trapped in any situation. We all know that Gerard cooked up a story. He told him a false story that he was a criminal and murderer. This was his presence of mind. He used his presence of mind to face the danger. Not only face the danger, he was in a very critical moment. He was in the time of crisis, and he dealt with this situation very calmly, boldly, bravely, and confidently. And thus, he saved his life and got that criminal arrested by the police. So he did a good job for humanity. Thank you very much, dear students. So this was the summary of the lesson. I'll give you line by line explanation in my next video, in my next class. Till then, keep practicing, keep working. Thank you very much.